Let's talk about the episode. So Sloan, her brother, Chanel, Paulina, Poe Abe then got bust upside the head. He not involved in this, but now he involved in this. Thanks to Paulina and Chanel. Well, really, he jumped in and calling them bust Abe upside the head. I don't know why they is like treating these old people like that. That man don't need to be hit across the head like that. Can y'all at least hit him in the back or something? You know, something more gentle. Other than that man's soft head like that. Like, why y'all abusing senior citizens like that? I'm not appreciative of days. Y'all did it to Doug. Now y'all beating Abe upside the head. Who else? Marlena? Like, come on now. Why are y'all hitting these old people upside the head knowing they can't take them type of blows? Now, a normal human, real life, not a soap opera, they would probably be hurt, injured, worse. Why y'all keep on bunking these old people across the head like that? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But it's a part of the story, and I guess they say Abe can take it, I guess. All the old people can take it. But anyways, though, I'm glad it's going in the fast forward, full speed. I'm dying to see what's next. Talia, it's not looking good for you, my dear. They already got Sloan. She confessing everything. She let them know today that it's my brother the one that's doing all this. It's not me. Get off my back. I knew about it. Okay, give me my accessory to after the fact. Okay, cool, fine. What they don't know is Paulina and Chanel about to take the same trip that Colin and Sloan mama took. They say push, they say jump, so she better do one of those. Hopefully Rafe and Slow Salem PD get there in time. I don't really have faith in them like that, but hoping and praying they get there in time before it gets worse. Or I was hoping Paulina was going to swing into action, give him a hard time, give him a run for his money. I mean, give him something. I mean, you shot your abusive boyfriend last year. I mean, you don't, all these threats going around and you ain't carrying. Oh, that would have been a perfect time to carry. If you wasn't carrying, I would have been carrying. Watch your back and destroying your office, your daughter out of business. Oh, I would have been carrying the gun or been carrying something to defend myself just in case they got cocky and want to walk up on me like that. I'm just saying, Paulina, that's shame on you for not carrying, because I would have been carrying. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and threaten me via no text message. I ain't gonna have nothing to defend, some mace or something, but you can spray and run. I mean, where was your women? Where was your women intuition? And you getting all these threats. You thinking it's Sloan. They telling you to watch your back literally, and you ain't got nothing to defend yourself. Now, Paulina, you need to be slapped for that. Because any other woman, they would have got 1, 2, 3 steps and watch your back. They would at least had a can of hot mace ready to spray somebody. Somebody would have tried something. I mean, where was your mace at when you need it? That's the new trend going around. It done mace a 9 for a gun. You ain't have neither. But anyways, though, hopefully, hopefully y'all make it out of there alive. Hoping and praying y'all do. Hopefully Slow Salem PD get there, or y'all find a way to talk y'all way out of it. Talia, while you listening to your boyfriend, your sister is not going to be able to save you. Because basically, they already know, Talia, Rafe already know you involved in this. Whatever go down after that point, you gonna end up being an accessory, and you gonna pay for drugging half of Salem. So either way you look at it, you gonna be looking at the same amount of time if he make it to prison. So good luck to your career, because You going down listening to that man. Either way you spin it or twist, and he's so naive. Okay, I get Sloan. At least, Sloan wasn't making it sound so obvious. I mean, she wanted revenge for her mother and her dad. Okay, fine. Listen to him explain it. He blaming Chanel for going after his daddy. She seduced him. He didn't seduce her. Then you called him a pervert. But then you turn around and say, oh no, it was all her. She did it. My dad didn't want any involvement. So did your dad want any involvement, or did he not want any involvement? Because you turned around and defended him, and then turned around and stopped defending him. But you want them to pay for it, but you have to defend your dad and then turned around and called your daddy name. So I got lost and confused there. But anyways though, we gonna see how this fall out, how this gonna be planned out. Right now I'm liking the little speed it's getting. It shouldn't have went this long. Paulina and Abe, y'all wasn't smart enough to catch on. I mean, he basically told on himself when he mentioned about the woman in London believing everything the police said. Then on top of it, calling the people victims and not Chanel. And basically didn't take her side. I mean, he basically told on himself, but okay. It took y'all a moment to realize, so I'm going to let it go and I'm going to let it slide. Speaking of that family, Nicole, I am sick and tired of you. I mean, I already told you I'm sick and tired of you, but I am sick and tired of you. How do you not know who your baby father is? And you know what? I'm not here for Rubberneck Sloan, but I'm here for what she said to you, because she gave you everything and she gave me everything I needed to survive through that moment. She told you what somebody should have told you a long, long time ago. Oh, you don't know who your baby father is, but remember Jada? How you basically pressured her, even though she's a grown lady. You basically pressured her. And do you really want to be a single mother? Do you really want to raise a child alone? He's already a widow woman. Are you sure you want to break up that home, that happy home, just to have a baby with him? But now that Eric pregnant and he might be the father, now you want to keep the baby, but you happy with EJ, huh? I mean, well, I didn't make her do anything. Why you hate to hear them throw Jada in your face? Why? I never understood your reaction every time somebody bring Jada in your face. You refuse to take responsibility for that situation. Like I said, yes, she a grown woman. True, understand that. But you kind of put the pressure on that woman. The first time that woman stepped in the town and had eyes for Eric, you want to do a whole background check on that woman. You want to make sure and confirm that she was good enough for Eric to even stand next to him. Remember all that pressure you put on that woman? Then on top of it, you kept on pressuring and harassing the woman. Then once you found out she was pregnant, you already had up the woman in the headlock. So I don't know why you don't like hearing about Jada. You basically harassed that woman till the woman couldn't be harassed no more. And don't nobody want to go through no pregnancy being harassed by the likes of you. The woman that can't keep her legs closed. The woman that'll sit there and lie dead to your face knowing she lying. But to sit there and lie and hold on to it for dear life. Like I said, Nicole, I love you, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you annoy the hell out of me. Like, you need to own up to the Jada situation, and it won't hurt you as hard as it hurt you when somebody throw Jada in your face like that. We see you still ain't got over that yet. When she brung up Jada, why you bringing her up? Because we can, and you kind of did use that woman to get exactly what you wanted. And not to mention, you've been harassing that woman ever since she laid eyes on Eric and realizing that they was going to go somewhere. You interfered all it up and down Nicole, Jada and Eric relationship. Are we forgetting how much you harassed and bothered that woman? So of course you telling her Single mother, Eric not gonna be there, even though Eric would be there, knowing that Eric gonna be there. Eric got a child, Eric gonna move heaven and water to be there. You made that woman seem like she was gonna be a single mother, gonna be raising that child alone, no support from Eric. Eric ain't gonna see the child. You made Eric seem like the worst person ever. That's why Eric got on your behind. Because you know Eric ain't none of that. And you picked that man to be the worst father in America. And Jada, me being already pregnant, and you know you vulnerable being pregnant. What woman wouldn't want to go for that? Like, come on, Nicole. Own it to yourself. Own it up to yourself and tell yourself the truth. You put too much pressure on that woman. You made that woman have that abortion. Even though she was grown enough and she could have made her own decision, you already had that woman from the get-go. You already had influence in that woman. So, and then you gonna pin the baby father to be a bum? What woman wouldn't do the same thing and go ahead and get rid of the baby? I mean, you can't have it both ways, Nicole. And you still don't know why Eric was so pissed at you about that whole situation. Because you made that man seem like he was a bum that whole entire time while you sitting there smiling in that woman's face, pretending like you there for her and you care for her, knowing you got exactly what you wanted out of that situation. And Eric ain't the father, so you shouldn't be have to worry about that. But your line behind gonna keep going along with, I don't know who the father is. You and Eric got drugged and had sex. One night stand. Apparently, you and EJ been having sex for how long now? So of course, Eric and his one night stand shouldn't get you pregnant, correct? Come on now, math. Count it up. Add it up, Nicole. It shouldn't be that hard for you to figure out who the father is. But with your naive self, you are wishing, hoping, believe. You keep on having memories that Eric the father and... That's why I don't watch Nicole. This is why I do not watch Nicole, because I cannot and I will not with her lying behind. And then on top of it, you kind of told on yourself with the prenatal vitamins. Like I said, Sloan gave me everything I needed on that episode. We need to keep reminding you of what you did to Jada, and you need to go ahead and own up. Well, you did kind of own up to it, so I can't say own up to it, because you kind of did real well. That was somebody pressure you to make you confess, make you say it, but you don't really mean that. You just said that to get them off your back. You really don't mean it. But anyway, though, they do need to keep on bringing up the Jada situation, because if somebody else managed to get Eric, we don't need you pressuring them too. Even though I would like Eric to be a father again and have a kid, you know, of his own DNA, that would be great. But if you the one gonna end up, I ain't even gonna think like that, because knowing how days work, they'll try to make Eric the father, even though the father is EJ. Jesus Lord. Gabby and Stephen. Gabby leaving, or they gonna exchange her with another actress. They said she was going, so is she getting it changed, or is y'all gonna cut Gabby out of the picture for good because she's moving on? She said she wanna be in movies and TV shows and all that. She wanna move along. She said she didn't grow enough, so she ready to, you know, spread her wings. I'm happy for her. But are we gonna get rid of Gabby, or is y'all gonna bring in another person? Gabby and Stephen finna get engaged. EJ's pissed at the moment and don't know what's going on with him. He going through anger management thanks to Mr. Shin. So, and Nicole not there to, you know, console him or help him out. She dealing with her own drama that she should know who the father is, but we gonna play dumb, I guess. Hoping and praying that hoping and praying that Eric is the father, and we all know it's EJ. She don't know who the father is. Put her behind on Murray. Let Murray do a DNA test at this point, because I'm sick of Nicole. Y'all giving her too much, and I'm sick of her. Speaking of the Damaras, or should I move away from the Damaras? Now, I think I should. Oh, no, Megan and Kristen. Totally forgot about them. So, Roman finally got his happy ending. Y'all should have been gave Roman his happy ending. Y'all waited all this time to do that. And basically, now that Roman got his happy ending, Mr. Frenchman over here, I forgot his name. So basically, now that Steve, Chad, Harris took over the ship, Kate now free, he alert Harris that his plan's not over. Have y'all ever noticed that the harder criminals always the hardest one to arrest? Have y'all caught on to that? Now the Gabby, the Nicoles, the Sammys, all them go away. They don't even much give up a hard fight. Why all the hardened criminals manage to get arrested but not really get arrested? You say you putting them in a black hole, but somewhere they seem to find the light. This man had a whole decoy in prison while y'all thinking he doing his time. Come to find out he's not doing his time. He got a whole dummy in prison doing his time while he out holding Kate hostage, chopping up fish. Then on top of it, they managed to grab what's the man's name? How do I forget these people so quick? The Donovan son, now he got him holding him hostage. Now he think he got another key. Miss Megan over here thinking she gonna use that to her advantage and basically get out. And I guess if she taking Kristen with her, that's what it's looking like it's shaping up to be. That she's gonna take Kristen with her. And Megan, screw you and your crocodile tears. How you gonna be? Oh no, not Bo. I did all this for him and brought him back for him to be in the coma. Oh my God. You had that man years and years away from his family for your own selfish, horny needs. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. If anybody we feeling sorry for is the family. Sean over here about to go in a concussion over here and a drinking concussion because he feel like it's his fault that he shot Bo, even though Bo was remembering when he was holding the gun on hold. We got this man over here finna jump into a coma. We got the family hoping and praying that things get better for him and he don't end up in hospice for too long, even though hoping Bo leaving. We hoping and praying over here, and you over here crying because you realize that you gonna never have that time that you so desperately want with Bo, and you thinking with the wrong head. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you, Megan. Go sit down somewhere. You done had that man for months, and you ain't seduce him with your old wiles. You ain't gonna never seduce him. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you, Megan. While you sit there crying, oh my God, I can't believe this. I helped them get through this and now y'all done got it. He got shot. Oh my. I'm starting looking like you had him nearly a whole decade. If you didn't seduce him or try to transform yourself into a beauty queen or hope or use your wife, you had a whole doctor. You could have been had sex with Bo and got over your hormones, but you chose not to. You chose to brainwash the man. You had Ralph there. All you had to do was get a hope mask and pretend like you hope and sleep with him. I mean, you had the whole arsenal to yourself. If you ain't used that to have sex with that man, Megan, go away. Ain't nobody studying you and your concerns. While you sitting up there crying and up there acting like somebody gonna feel sorry for you. Kristen might feel sorry for you, but ain't nobody finna feel sorry for you. You had that man for a decade and then make your move. You decide to brainwash him and make him your personal goon, and that's all you had him for. Go on and sit down somewhere. And ain't nobody concerned nor worried. Oh, Alex and that whole firing thing. Let's go ahead and get that on out the way real quick. His name Dimitri. That's what his name is. Now I'm seeing my notes over here. Alex, yeah, you screwed that up, buddy. But things are looking up. You might end up getting Stephanie back, maybe. if the world turns and the orbit circles your way, you might end up getting her back. And Chad, did I see a little insecurity there? You wondering why Alex around Stephanie, but wasn't you doing the same thing? And now all of a sudden you're insecure. Do y'all not understand the way you get them gonna be the same way you lose them? What part of that y'all fail to understand? You got Stephanie by interfering in their mess, in their relationship, where they, whatever the Alice and them was calling it, you interfered non-stop to get Stephanie. Non-stop. Annoying little Nat. Are we really insecure about Stephanie hanging around Alex all of a sudden, and now you're feeling some type of way? Imagine how Alex felt. Imagine why he declined your call that night and they thought Kayla was dead. Imagine how he feel now. Oh, the shoe fit. Oh, that shoe don't feel good, do it, Chad? The same way you got Stephanie gonna be the same way you lose her. And I hope you prepared and ready for that. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you neither, Chad, because you got that woman by interfering in their relationship non-stop. Like every time they tried to be alone, there you was. So if Alice gets you back by doing you the same way, are you gonna be mad or not? Because you got her that same way, buddy. You didn't get her clean. You got her just as dirty and sloppy. It's funny how you have a problem with it now, but you had no problem interfering in Alex and Stephanie having sex, having a long time, being together. You had no problem whatsoever with interfering in their mess. Now you have a problem with it. Imagine that. Now you see how they feel. Now you wondering why everybody wasn't really taking your side when you were really going around here mad and pressed and wondering why you wonder why wasn't nobody really taking your side with the whole Atlas thing, and I was still wondering why the hell you were so mad. Now you feeling something. You know what, Chad? Eat it all up for supper, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because at this point, buddy, you getting now what you deserve. The same way you did it, the same way it's going to come back to you in spades. Enjoy those spades and use them wisely, because those spades are coming to attack you, and I hope you're fully prepared for them, and I hope you're ready for whatever hell with those spades getting thrown at you. The same. Enjoy it, Chad. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night and have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.